Welcome, Virgo, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 20th through January 26th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and to leave the rest for somebody else. Oh, we already had one flip over. And remember, never put anyone else's judgment, actually two. Three. Never put anyone else's judgment above your own. Okay, looks like there are several people involved in your experience this week, Virgo. So from the minor arcana, that's the physical realm. Let's get cards for the mental realm. In other words, what's on your mind, what you're thinking about, talking about, focused on. So yeah, the cards are really here just as a guide, my Virgo friends, not as predictors, at least not in my readings. It's really just guiding you, with messages that you may be desiring, you may be looking for, something maybe to clarify something for you, or something you hadn't thought of, or just guiding you toward either better focus or maintaining your good focus, whatever it is. They are taking a long time to jump out, so I guess they're trying to line up properly for your message, Virgo. Wow. Okay. On the floor, but a nice energy there. Just one card. That's what's on your mind. That's what's in your mental realm, and that's a good focus. That's a positive energy. I like that focus. You're thinking about making a move. Specifically, it's just the only card there, so it's hard to say at this point. But Virgo, if you've been with me before, you may have deduced this yourself. Did one flip over in there? You may have figured this out for yourself, but I tend to gain more clarity. My intuition becomes more clear as I talk it out. And sometimes that does prolong my readings a little bit, but that's how I become clear, talking it out. And right now, what I feel from that card is that you're thinking about making a move, but you want to ease into it. You want to take your time. Wow, you have a lot of messages from the spiritual realm here. Wow. Okay. So let's get one card from the major arcana for the overall energy, the card that best represents the overall energy for our Virgo friends and this situation here. Oh, nice. I have seen the Strength card a lot this week, Virgo. Okay. Wow. All right, let's take a look at the physical realm here. So it looks like you have a lot of people involved. I'm not even sure that the Knight of Pentacles is a person. But let's take a look at what we have here. We have the Page of Swords on top here, Virgo. So now, this could be an air sign, so it's possible that it's a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, but not necessarily. What I'm feeling here is that this is either a young person or a person who is young at heart. I feel like this is a person who is really enthusiastic about something and is ready to take on a challenge, take on the world, or even deliver a message to the world, or like kind of just put it out there, and is kind of just like ready to take it on. And we have the Knight of Pentacles then, followed by the King of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles, I feel this is really not meant to be a person. I mean, I know it would be an earth sign like you, Virgo. I mean, I guess it's possible that it's a person involved here, but I'm also feeling as though this is about making steady progress in life, possibly in career, or building that bank account, building that nest egg, so to speak. But I feel as though this is like a progression of sorts. And I'm feeling as though it's a progression to the level of king. Now, Virgo, forget gender, okay? It's not necessarily male or female. It's really about the energies and the message. So this can be male or female. And it's even, see, what I'm feeling like is I'm feeling a progression from page to king. So what I'm feeling here is that someone, I'm feeling someone starting out, or who started out really, really enthusiastic, ready to take on the world, and then making that slow and steady progress, that like natural progression to the level of king, and feeling like a serenity and a calmness, a maturity, right? From a brash, youthful energy to like the level of king, and in this case with the cups, like that emotional alignment, that serenity, that comfort, that feeling that all is well, and going like again from a wild, like almost like a wild child, but I don't mean in a bad way, like a wild child to maturity here. And wow, it really makes sense with this Six of Swords, right? This is about a slow moving journey. You're taking your time. Well, I mean, it's not always exactly about that, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like taking your time, moving, things are getting better, moving to smoother waters. It's a slow movement. It's not fast. It's like the Knight of Pentacles there. Okay, let's take a look. You have a lot of messages from the spiritual realm here, starting with the Two of, I feel like this might tell a story, or at least some of them. I'm going to just go with it and just start a tale here and go with whatever comes to my mind with each of these cards. So, the universe is encouraging you to take stock of where you are, and then look out at the world at large and see what's out there for you. Contemplate it. Consider it. And feel in your gut what's right for you. Look around you and find something that inspires you. Find something that inspires you. Something that you want to put your energies into. Do not allow any outside influences to affect your eagerness and your enthusiasm, because sometimes when you start looking out at the world at large and you're ready to embark on a new journey, you have people like kind of telling you that you're not up to it, that you can't handle it, And they might not say it that directly, but they're kind of like, oh, are you sure you want to do that? Oh, that sounds like a lot. Are you sure you can handle that? Um, that could be dangerous, or, that kind of stuff. Oh, I know exactly what that is. I didn't realize till I was an adult that I experienced a lot of that in my life. And I think, even though everything always works out and it was meant to kind of like hold me back because I really wasn't supposed to experience the expansion I've been experiencing until I was older, it still is a little irksome, right? But you're being told, don't let that interfere with you. Don't let anyone else convince you that you're not up to it. So you have the Two of Cups here. So it may be that you find a partner in whatever this endeavor is, or agreement. You may find support. You may find support from someone who maybe initially didn't support you. And for some of you, though, this may be your alignment with you and you. This may be the coming together. Wow. Okay, something that never hit me before. This may be the coming together of you and you in the sense of the balance between the male and female energies in each of us, right? I've never gotten this for this card before, but I just felt like it's you bringing all of you to it, possibly. And again, I just saw the coming together of the male and female energies as one. And I don't think it's like, I don't think I'm talking about, I guess it could be for some of you, a relationship like a marriage or something like that, a life commitment. I really feel like it's the coming together of you and all that you are and all that you've been, including, the expansion that you have experienced throughout many lifetimes before. So then you have the Eight of Pentacles beneath that. And I'm feeling like, don't lose your focus, Virgo. Don't lose your focus. Don't let go. Don't relinquish your power by getting distracted. Okay, okay, that's what it is. Don't relinquish your power by getting distracted from what you desire. Okay, Ace of Swords reversed. Don't also, okay, put it this way. The energy for extreme focus on your desires is here. But the universe feels compelled to tell you not to get distracted. And the same is here, is don't close yourself off to new ideas, new knowledge, new learning opportunities. Okay, do not close yourself off to that. Okay, if it were upright, I would have said, oh, there's something new for you to learn. But I feel as though while you're in your path, you need to be reminded to be open to it. So in other words, it's not just automatic. It's not just going to show up. You need to be open to the new learning opportunities. Don't close yourself off. You need to be open to the new opportunities, because it has the potential to provide you with the deepest, most profound inner satisfaction, self-satisfaction. This is only about you. This doesn't involve anyone else. This is about you experiencing the deepest levels of joy and satisfaction with where you are, with your achievements, with what you accomplish. And I feel, I really want to say it's very personal, Virgo. It's very, very personal. So even though this is a weekly reading, Virgo, I feel as though this reading goes beyond a weekly. I feel like this is a profound message for someone, or some of you, or many of you, about your path forward. Like you are this young, brash, enthusiastic, and even if you're not young, you've got this enthusiasm, that unbridled enthusiasm that you want to set out in the world. But it's going to be, you're going to make absolute progress, but it's going to be like a progress toward maturity and toward reaching your goals, but and reaching that level of king. But I feel as though it's the outcome, like the go out and conquer the world attitude is going to lead you to the place of where you're quote unquote conquering the world. But I feel as though as this progresses and as it matures, as the situation matures, and possibly as you mature, or as you grow into the role, whatever this role is for you, as you grow into it, you're going to find tremendous peace and serenity, and you will like basically rule your kingdom in emotional alignment, if that makes sense. So, wow, Virgo, it seems like a very, very big message for you. And you have the overall energy of strength, which makes so much sense with all of this. I mean, if you are embarking on a new journey that is going to progress to your quote unquote maturity, coming into your own, in whatever role this is, reaching the highest level in this role and feeling really in alignment with it, taking on this journey to smoother waters, to a better place. I mean, this inner strength serves you so well. I mean, this is about outer strength also, right? But it's really more here about extreme and profound alignment with being able to, step into the lion's cage. I don't mean that literally. Do not be stepping into lions' cages, but to trust in your vibrational frequency to the point that you could, like, say, quote unquote, step into a lion's cage and know that everything will be well. Virgo, this is a major message here. If anyone feels comfortable or inclined to share, I mean, I know as a very private person, I often don't feel inclined to share. So if you don't, I completely understand it. But if anyone would like to comment and share, if this resonates with you, that would be wonderful. Or even if you just share on a general level without getting into your personal stuff. But wow, this strength card is extremely powerful. 8 is the number of power, and it's really about having such faith in yourself and your emotional alignment. And here we have the King of Cups, your emotional alignment. You have so much faith in it that you can take on anything from a place of clarity and serenity. And I go back to just even how the King of Cups just looks very serene and aligned, sitting on his throne. Like I've made it. I've reached the level that I desire to reach. And yeah, I love this message for you. And all of your advice here about how to approach the contrast as it may, as you may encounter it along your journey, right? So this is about, being inspired and looking out at the world, looking around you for inspiration, and then trusting your gut and moving on that, and not giving into any conditioning you may have had from others who've given you a message that you might not be up to it or might not be able to handle it, and releasing any of that from your own mind, and either involving a partner or finding support, or, like I felt for a lot of you, really the coming together of like the whole of you and you in your physical human body in complete alignment with your higher self, your inner being, bringing together the male and the female energies, which honestly, strength really does incorporate, and is what, and those energies are what make us all whole and able to, take on these endeavors. Don't get deterred from your path by losing your focus. Don't let anything or anyone distract you from your desires. Be open to new learning opportunities. Be open to the new ideas and all of the new knowledge that you'll come across on your path. And really just remember, it's about you and your satisfaction. This is about inner satisfaction, inner joy. And when you can achieve that, then you can achieve anything. Okay, my Virgo friends, really, really, I feel meaningful message for you. And I hope that you resonate with at least some of it, because I really enjoyed that message and I really feel the strength of it. And I almost feel like I need to rest now. So Virgo, if it doesn't resonate with you at all, though, go check out your moon and rising sign messages, because sometimes they resonate more. And actually, Virgo is my moon sign, so I need to go back and watch this and see what resonates with me too, because as I'm doing it, it doesn't necessarily stay with me. It's really just what comes to me at the time, when I'm going through the cards and talking it out. But anyway, I digress as usual. But listen, if you're inclined to support this channel at all you need to do is give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click the bell to be notified. Either way, though, my Virgo friends, thank you so much for being with me. I hope your week ahead is really just wonderful, and I hope to see you back here again next week, my Virgo friends.